Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to unveil for you the latest in mid-year running line change enhancements to the factory fresh Nimble Winnebago Forza 34T, including the all-new home theater setup with entertainment armoire, the Freightliner OptiView all-digital LCD instrumentation cluster, and Winnebago Carefree Diesel Living with an extended Winnebago warranty for 3 years or 100,000 miles. And it's available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and recently named by the manufacturer Winnebago Industries as the North American top dealer for sales volume across all of the motorized coach divisions of Winnebago Industries, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, but reaching out across all of North America for that top sales volume award now for the past 5 consecutive years. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Freightliner chassis and Cummins and Allison powertrain in accordance with the way Cummins outline inside their owner's manuals, in which there certainly is a definitive break-in procedure in which they recommend, if possible, for the first 1,000 miles, no towing and varying your speeds, operating the engine at 1,500 to 1,800 RPM in high gear for the first 50 to 100 miles, and no towing during that first 1,000 miles. After the first 1,000 miles, that Cummins is now ready to be worked under load and under towing conditions. Be the first to protect your new powertrain, sleep that first night in your walk-around queen bed, and eat that first meal in your factory fresh benchmark dinette, available here at Lichtsinn RV. Now, with home theater seating and an entertainment armoire, this is the latest in enhancements to the Nimble 34T. It's time to go diesel with the elegant, pleasantly priced Winnebago Forza 34T. The Freightliner XCS chassis provides a solid foundation with a Cummins diesel engine boasting 700 pounds-feet of torque or power, paired up with the best-of-class Allison 6-speed transmission that includes grade braking and engine exhaust braking capabilities. Diesel pushers are known for storage, and the Winnebago Forza 34T provides that with 153 cubic feet of basement and exterior storage. This coach is powered by the tried-and-true Cummins powertrain, boasting a Cummins ISB 6.7 liter with 700 pounds-feet of torque or power. It's mated up with that Allison 6-speed automatic transmission with grade and exhaust braking. You'll see inside it includes the new Freightliner OptiView all-digital LCD instrumentation cluster, complete air ride, and V-Ride rear air suspension that we'll cover as we get to the rear. This coach is on the upgraded 26,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating chassis, so we include over 3,400 pounds of occupant and cargo carrying capacity, from which then you would deduct any cargo or your stuff, occupants, and then any fresh water that you may travel with. Again, 3,435 pounds of occupants and cargo carrying capacity. Up front, you'll see the largest panoramic windshield in the industry, mounted in Winnebago's steel superstructure components with a cab design that surrounds the cab area with a sturdy steel framework. That one-piece panoramic windshield then is mounted with an automotive installation to that superstructure, adding durability, strength, and safety. All of our appliances and cabinets are mounted to steel components, and we include steel firewall protecting the engine from passenger compartments. Interlocking joints then evenly distribute the weight of the roof along the entire span of the wall, so our empty shell is so strong that it doesn't need to rely on floor plan components for structure compared to competing manufacturers. Up front then you'll also see the Cummins owned 6,000 watt quiet diesel generator that efficiently sips fuel off of the top 3/4 of the 90-gallon fuel capacity. You'll see we've ordered this coach factory fresh in the Sandstone 2 full body base coat clear coat premium automotive finish. You'll see the deeper darker tint in the dual pane thermal insulated windows. These are contour frameless windows, and what's unique about these compared to competing manufacturers is these feature a mini channel seal to ensure no wind whip in transit. We include light-duty automotive conveniences up front, including powered mirrors with defrost, the top 2/3 of which are powered and heated, the lower 1/3 including that parabolic wide angle technology. We then also include the side video camera monitoring system that ties in nicely to the front infotainment radio, featuring a 10.1-inch LCD color touchscreen monitor. Down below then we include 22.5-inch wheels with stainless steel wheel liners. Here you'll also see inside all of our compartments as we walk through 153 cubic feet of basement storage, the latest in e-coating technology, which is a multi-stage full immersion electro-coating system that helps to minimize corrosion, used by leading automotive manufacturers such as General Motors, Honda, and Acura to protect their vehicles from corrosion. This process includes a charging process to each part with an electrical charge which attracts the protective coating, causing it to be plated with all of the exposed bare metal and also the chassis rails. Solid foundation with the automatic hydraulic leveling jacks just behind the front axle here. Of course, this coach then includes full air ride and air braking, so as it drops down onto the rail of the Freightliner chassis, the automatic hydraulic leveling jacks then provide complete leveling and stability. Just behind the front axle, you'll see the integrated mud guards. You'll see all new metal latches for the basement cargo doors. Down below here, you'll see a 23-gallon LP capacity, primarily used for gas grill cooking, range top cooking, and also for that 35,000 BTU low-profile ducted furnace. A tremendous amount of freshwater capacity here. You'll also see a nice sneak preview to our one-piece rotocast tanks. These are manufactured in-house using computer-aided design by Winnebago Industries, so we can maximize holding tank and basement exterior storage components. We then take that one step further with the true level holding tank monitoring system, in which these seamless one-piece rotocast tanks are not drilled through like other competing manufacturers, which can potentially provide leaks, corrosion, or false readings over time. We use these ultrasonic sonar sensors and invest in that. Here you'll see the 23-gallon LP capacity. Just behind here, you'll see the tighter bulb seal gaskets to ensure a tight fit. Also down below, now standard, is the ground effects lighting package. You can fine-tune any color for this LED undercarriage lighting, which provides a very seamless way to return to your RV if you're RVing off the grid in the middle of the night. You can also then change the color, but also allow the color to change in conjunction with outdoor music or outdoor ambiance. Great pass-through storage here that you'll see with 153 cubic feet of basement and exterior storage. Again, these are all e-coated and plated in the latest in e-coat technology, and then we line those with that carpet to ensure things don't slide around. All of your components in one easy-to-access location with a nice enhancement with the quick ports down below, so you don't have to pull anything through a marine port. Again, these compartments are manufactured with seamless one-piece rotocast technology. Working our way from the left to the right, you'll see a nice sneak preview to the force flow manifold freshwater system with color-coded lines that provide higher water pressure. A 12-volt on-demand water pump switch is included so that if you do need to hose yourself or your cargo or pets down prior to entering your Forza, you can do so without having to trounce through the coach. Here you'll see an innovative black tank flush. This allows you to drain your 48-gallon black tank and then irrigate out that black tank using a non-potable water hose to cleanse that. You can then complete your drainage with the 54-gallon gray tank capacity to cleanse out that sewer hose. You'll see the freshwater inlet here as well as an innovative freshwater tank diverter valve, so that if you're ready to head out on your adventure or getting ready to head back home and want to take on water for your remaining miles back home, you can actually just throw that valve and it'll divert the water from the city fresher to the 94-gallon total freshwater capacity to the Forza. Hot and cold water is included here for the exterior wash station or shower. You'll also see this compartment is partitioned to keep your freshwater components separate from your black and gray tank components. Here with the largest 3.5-inch PVC in the industry, this provides a quicker, more sanitary drainage of that 48-gallon black tank and 54-gallon gray tank. This is a whole house sediment filtration system, So if you're RVing off the grid at rural resorts, rural campgrounds, this will provide sediment filtration to keep rustic water out of your Forza. So again, all of your components in one easy to access location, and now equipped with those drop down butterfly clips on the quick ports. Dual rear wheels are included here to the rear with a mudguard, and then also inside this compartment you'll see the 50 amp Shoreline electrical service. This is sized to power all of your electrical appliances inside the Forza simultaneously without throwing a breaker. That's also true with that Cummins Onan 6,000 watt quiet diesel generator, sipping fuel off of the top 3/4 of the 90-gallon fuel capacity. Also inside this electrical compartment you'll see coaxial inputs for portable satellite or for resort cable, but you'll also see as we jump up atop that one-piece fiberglass roof, the coach is pre-wired for satellite technology. Off to the right you'll see the block heater for the Cummins ISB, and then also this Surge Guard automatic transfer switch. This allows us to then switch the power over from the 50 amp Shoreline service to the Cummins Onan 6,000 watt quiet diesel generator without having to plug in a Shoreline cord into a generator box. To the rear here then you'll find the diesel exhaust fluid fill with an analog gauge, and then also a digital alert inside, now being dispensed at major over-the-road truck stops for the diesel exhaust fluid. To the rear here you'll see push button breakers for the automotive solenoids and automotive components, as well as the dual lead acid chassis starting batteries. We'll cover as we get around the patio side the 4 Deep Cycle Group 31 RV batteries for the house components. Again, this coach does include the V Ride rear air suspension. This design and engineering of V Ride, which is in use in heavy-duty applications, features V-rod shaped upper control arms that help dissipate suspension forces through the crossmember and frame rails. In addition, V Ride's transverse beam is then directly integrated into the trailering arm to form a single U-pieced assembly shape. This unified design, combined with V-rod control arms, reduces sway and provides a more stable ride, especially in instances where a vehicle's tendency is to lean or drift outward. V-Ride provides superior roll stability and more predictable handling. There to the rear you saw the Truma AquaGo on-demand energy efficient hot water heater with recirculation pump to minimize wasting water as you're trying to draw hot water to each of the faucets. A beautiful shot here of the Sandstone 2 full body base coat clear coat automotive finish and the deeper darker tint to the dual pane thermo insulated contour windows. We feature the latest in slide out technology with the Power Gear slim racks and also standard slide room awnings. Up top there you'll see the cold air intake. This provides fresh air intake to the Cummins ISB compared to competing manufacturers that don't run that fresh air intake into that location, providing dirty air to their diesel pusher powertrains. We provide that fresh air then directly into the Cummins ISB. To the rear here, a beautiful one-piece fiberglass end cap with high mount brake lamps on both the driver and the passenger side, and then integrated into this is the color rear view camera monitoring system. We set this as part of our pre-delivery inspection with our master RVDA certified technicians, 1 car length back from the toe of the hitch. This provides visibility for a dinghy vehicle, dinghy towed vehicle, a utility trailer, bikes, or anything that you may have to the rear hitch. Again, a beautiful one-piece fiberglass end cap with the Sandstone full body base coat clear coat automotive finish. It's easier to maintain but also easier to cool. There you'll see engine access. We also have engine access inside the master bedroom. And then down below, a 10,000 pound factory installed tow package. This does then also include the 7-blade Bargeman wiring harness. You can see the chrome tip for the Cummins ISB, but also the chrome tip you saw up front for the Cummins Onan 6,000 watt quiet diesel generator. Again, even this 10,000 pound factory installed tow package is e-coated and plated in the latest in e-coat technology. And now, unlike any dealership here in North America, we're going to elevate up to showcase all of the quality components atop the one-piece laminate block foam roof, which does include then that one-piece fiberglass skin. This is interlocked into the sidewalls. It provides a 10-year warranty, but also with the laminate block foam roof, it provides greater stability and structure up top in between the metal roof trusses compared to other competing manufacturers that continue to use wooden trusses and bat foam that you may find in an attic that will settle over time. This is Winnebago's patented one-piece laminate block foam roof. Working our way from the rear then to the front, you'll see each of the dual 13.5 BTU high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system that does also include the integrated AC heat pump. Forward of that, you'll see the skylight for the oversized 30 by 38 inch shower in the master bath. We'll cover that as we get inside. Each of the 12 volt powered ventilator fans, and then up front also the OmniGo local off-air high definition antenna. This allows you to bring in your entire free local off-air high definition programming from inside the RV, as opposed to having to crank up an antenna that you could potentially forget and drive away with. This is a one-piece fixed mast local off-air omnidirectional antenna. Also up front, you saw the antenna for the King Controls Wi-Fi booster that's now included in the Forza standard. And also this coach is pre-wired for satellite technology. So be sure to check out our Satellite RV 101 videos in our video library on Lichtsinn.com, as well as several archived live video webcasts in which we invited the folks from King Controls to walk us through the 3 types of satellite technology. During those monthly live interactive presentation webcasts, of course, we take all of your questions live. Also, with the connectivity port, we can add any type of Wi-Fi booster or cellular booster that you may want to maintain connectivity as you RV off the grid. Again, the King Controls Wi-Fi booster is included standard. We can also then expand that to include cellular 4G LTE connectivity enhancements. So be sure to check out our connectivity enhancements videos in our video library on Lichtsinn.com, as well as an interactive multimedia connectivity and satellite antenna finder tool, which is available on our parts page on Lichtsinn.com. And now as we wrap up atop the roof, we'll cover some specifications to this Forza. The coach is 35 feet 9 inches long tip to tip. It is a wide body at 8.5 feet, and it is 11 feet 11 inches tall with the chassis aired up to the most standard feature atop the roof, so it will fit in a 12-foot storage facility. You'll then gain 2 to 3 inches by deflating the chassis, which can then be driven a nominal distance. Now, as we work our way back down towards the patio level, we'll wrap up with the balance of 153 cubic feet of basement and exterior storage. Also, you'll see the full wall slide out with the mid-entry exclusive to the 34T, providing opposing slide outs in that main dining area. To the rear here, you'll see the storage location for the 4 Deep Cycle Group 31 RV batteries. These provide your 12 volt system component power. It also then provides the power for the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter that we'll touch on here in a moment. These batteries are recharged off of the alternator anytime the RV is in transit, off of the 50 amp electrical service, but also running the Cummins Onan 6,000 watt quiet diesel generator. Also, if needed, if you do a lot of RVing off the grid, we can custom equip any type of a solar package, the main goal of which would be to replenish those 4 Deep Cycle Group 31 RV batteries. Inside this compartment, you'll see the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. This allows us to run household appliances directly off of those 4 Deep Cycle Group 31 RV batteries in the event that you don't want to run your generator or you don't have shoreline service. We then also have the inverter charger battery disconnect switch here, so that if you are plugged in at a location for an extended amount of time and you're not running that inverter, we can power that off. Again, all of these exposed bare metal components to the 153 cubic feet of basement and exterior storage are E-coated and plated in the latest in E-coat technology. You'll see the tighter bulb seal gaskets, and again, keeping that whisper quiet and tight from rain penetration, we have the metal lock latches now equipped in the Forza line. Of course, to the rear we include engine exhaust braking, anti-lock brakes, and safety enhancements such as 3-point safety belts. Here you'll see a factory installed option included on this coach is the exterior entertainment center with a high definition and television that is on an articulating mount. This 32-inch high definition television allows you to view from multiple different angles so that as the sun sets or sun rises, you can change that viewing angle. That ties in nicely with any type of satellite connectivity enhancement that we may equip for you. You can see the coaxial outputs here if you'd like to equip for a second satellite receiver. Now forward of that rear axle, you'll see a quick port access for the residential refrigerator package, primarily used for servicing the ice maker line that you can see here. Handy to use when winterizing the RV. Of course, with all of our compartments and cabinets inside, you'll see a little sticker inside that cabinet so that, heaven forbid, if you have any body damage or need a cabinet replaced, we can have one painted or stained and sent out to you using our computer-aided design technology in conjunction with Winnebago Industries. You can see each of these insulated cargo doors are on a gas strut to keep them fixed. Inside this compartment, you'll also see a quick port for a residential household electrical outlet, again tying into that 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter, so if you're RVing off the grid, you don't have to run your generator to equip electrical appliances to select outlets inside the Forza. You can also see then the force flow freshwater manifold system color-coded lines. Of course, mid-entry exclusive to this Forza 34T, we have standard the electrical entry step, also dual fuel fill for the 90-gallon fuel capacity. And then here you'll see the automatic hydraulic leveling system reservoir. Easy for maintaining those fluid levels. Again, that ground effects lighting package you can pair up with a Bluetooth app to change all of the colors or pinpoint a specific LED color. Great storage throughout, especially alongside your patio side. Again, 153 cubic feet of basement and exterior storage. Now, as we elevate back up, we'll cover the Colorado Carefree powered patio awning. This is a 17-foot powered patio awning with the upgraded acrylic fabric and LED lighting. This upgraded acrylic fabric allows the coach to breathe as the sun penetrates the sidewalls. It then also allows the patio area to maintain nice and cool. You'll see the over-the-door entry awning then forward of that. Each of these feature LED lighting so that if you'd like to leave those slightly out, you can use those to return to your coach. But just great coverage along that full wall slide out in the mid-entry to the Forza 34T floor plan. You'll see the large galley window that faces right out towards your patio area. Just above the Forza logo there, you'll see the exhausting outlet for the stacked washer and dryer, which are separate components that we'll cover as we get inside the RV. So just great patio coverage, but again with that upgraded acrylic fabric and the weather guard, it does allow the coach to breathe, but also as the awnings are stowed back, then you have the weather guard that protects the awning. An easy to access entry handle as we work inside the Winnebago Forza 34T. We'll cover one sweeping shot of this floor plan, and then we'll cover each of the main living areas in more detail. We've ordered this coach factory fresh in an all-new contemporary interior. This is the tapestry beige interior with the light canvas linen, ultra leather, and ultra fabrics collection on the soft goods side. It's then paired up with contemporary glazed driftwood cabinetry, which is handcrafted here in Forest City by Winnebago Industries, using computer-aided design so that not only can we maximize interior storage, we can minimize tolerances in fit and finish, which long-term will minimize squeaks and rattles compared to competing manufacturers that continue to purchase their cabinetry from third-party suppliers down the road, such as in Elkhart, Indiana. These are all manufactured in-house. A wonderful L-shaped cook's dream inside the kitchen, a residential refrigerator package, the stacked washer and dryer, and then inside the master bedroom with a Nimble length coach, just a tremendous amount of wardrobe storage with a true walk around 60 by 80 inch queen bed. This is not a short queen like other manufacturers use. We continue with the deeper, darker tint in the dual pane thermal insulated windows even throughout the master bedroom. You'll see a true pocket door for privacy to the master bedroom, an oversized large bath in one with a large 30 by 38 inch shower that we'll cover here in a moment. Up front, you'll see the benchmark dinette that provides a tremendous amount of storage in an oversized dinette or gaming area. Also new for the Winnebago Forza line is this new home theater seating package, which elevates out with the ottomans. Of course, overhead we have the factory installed upgrade of the powered overhead studio loft bed. And then up front we have the Ultra Fabrics Primera leather cab seats, both of which rotate to become integral lounge chairs. They both feature 6-way power assist, and the passenger seat includes the Plus lounger option with an oversized passenger seat with footrest and flip-up workstation, an all-new entertainment armoire right opposite the home theater setup. Of course, front to rear then we include the upgraded VCT vinyl flooring. You can literally Swiffer this couch out in a matter of seconds. A nice contemporary interior with the glazed driftwood cabinetry. And now we'll cover each of the main living areas in more detail here with this Forza 34T. Inside the first full wall slide out on the driver's side, we include an all-new home theater setup. A full bank of overhead glazed driftwood cabinetry is included throughout, decorative window valances. Throughout the RV, of course, we use LED lighting, which is 70% more energy efficient and cooler compared to incandescent or halogen lighting. Inside this slide out, we feature side hung windows, top hung windows on the sides of the slide out for great fresh air ventilation. You can see the 80+ sheen level to the contemporary glazed driftwood cabinetry with the LED recessed lighting. We also include the MCD roller shade system, and these are true MCD blackout and solar shades, as opposed to competing manufacturers that still use knockoffs, such as slow rise blinds. These are true MCD shades that were revolutionizing the industry back in 2010. You can adjust the speed at which these recess. You can also adjust a preset set height for both the solar and the blackout shade. Tip-out jalousie or canopy awning style windows provide great fresh air ventilation, especially in conjunction with the overhead powered ventilator fan and the side windows that are top hung windows for great fresh air ventilation. This new home theater setup includes the canvas linen Ultra Fabrics Primera leather. It does include then cup holders on each side. It includes dual safety belts, so the coach does have a total of 7 safety belts inside. And then for each of the armrests is a tablet workstation that can be popped out and used on either side. So great versatility for a cup holder, but then also, of course, with all of the tethering we have in the connectivity, a great location there for your smartphone, a tablet, or laptop. Of course, then to power up that connectivity, we have USB charging, and then each of those releases allow for the ottoman to pop out for the home theater seating setup. This is all right at eye level across from the oversized 50-inch high-definition television and electric fireplace, so just a wonderful entertainment setup. You can see there the attention to detail in the canvas linen Primera leather Ultra Fabrics collection. Since this is synthetic leather, you could be fairly aggressive in cleaning, but it's also weather temperative since it's a synthetic leather, meaning it's not so hot during the summer and not so cold during the winter, but a nice buttery supple feel for this home theater setup. And then each of the ottomans pop out and this home theater setup then reclines. Same USB cup holder and tablet inputs here for the forward component of the home theater setup. And then again, you can see the nice attention to detail in the pattern for the linen pattern that's overlaid for that Ultra Fabrics Primera leather. Ties in nicely then with that driver's seat that swivels to become an integral lounge chair, as well as the passenger plus lounge or oversized passenger seat with the footrest and flip-up workstation. Of course, throughout that cab area, we have the upgraded premium cab sound system with 5 speakers, a subwoofer, and an audio-tuned 360-watt amplifier. Ties in nicely with the Sirius XM satellite radio, which is a factory-installed upgrade we've included up front. Then you can see how these ottomans extend, and as they glide back, that ottoman then comes back up to a horizontal level. Again, this is all eye level right across from the entertainment armoire and electric fireplace. This is a factory installed upgrade that we've included on this Forza 34T. This electric fireplace provides a tremendous amount of front coach heating. A nice ambiance with the 35,000 BTU low profile ducted furnace. Additional glazed driftwood cabinetry is included over this 50-inch high-definition LED television. Also down below then you'll see the sound bar. The nice thing about that is you can pair that up with a smartphone or tablet to listen to all of your downloaded music, as well as additional audio apps such as Spotify, Pandora, Radio App One. This 50-inch high-definition LED TV is on an articulating mount for multiple viewing angles. It includes a nice entertainment armoire down below with the Blu-ray home theater setup, and then also HDMI cabling to preserve true high-definition picture in conjunction with satellite connectivity. Here you'll see the coaxial outputs to feed that satellite receiver, and then true HDMI cabling to preserve that. You can see the Samsung Blu-ray home theater setup just above this electric fireplace that does also include a thermostat control, a flame control, and then also allows you to set a timer to automatically power off. But just a tremendous amount of heat comes out of this electric fireplace. Most comment that they don't even have to run their furnace, so you can conserve LP and use the electricity that you've paid for at your resort or your campground. People like the nimble length to this coach, but also the mid-coach entry with some great storage here for quick on-the-go access. And then down below, all of your exterior switches in one easy-to-access location, including the first glimpse of the Firefly multiplex wiring system for one-touch lighting controls and coach controls inside this location. Then you also have controls for each of the powered patio awnings as well as the LED lighting. You'll also see disconnect switches for the chassis and RV battery side. An all-new stepwell trimmed out with a CMAT technology material for the steps, non-skid, easy to access, and then an embossed bound by the W trim inside that stepwell. Again, great fresh air ventilation with that screen door and an easy to access entry handle just in front of that L-shaped kitchen. That full wall slide out then glides over that island, which is stationary, and you can still access the sink even when the slide out is in. Just aft of the home theater setup, you'll see a full bank of cabinetry, and then overhead the first of two 13.5 BTU high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system units. This does also include then the chill grill technology, so that if you do return to your coach and you forgot to turn your air on, this will quickly cool the coach using the additional diffusers overhead. Of course, it is laser routed then through the ceiling with the high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system. So again, just rearward or aft of the home theater setup, you'll see this oversized benchmark dinette that does include 3 safety belts and conveniently converts into an additional sleeping surface at 40 by 70 inches. A full bank of overhead glazed driftwood cabinets with recessed LED lighting. We continue with the MCD American Dual Night and Solar Shade System. And then this benchmark dinette allows for accessing every square inch of storage underneath each of the cushions as they glide up on a piano hinge. This flooring then is also maintenance free and wrapped in vinyl, so there's no carpet throughout the coach. Each of these cushions glide up to access every square inch of storage. That tabletop then drops down, is mounted in steel, and glides down on a gas strut to convert into a 40 by 70 inch sleeping surface. There are 2 forward-facing safety belts and then this single rear-facing safety belt. So again, the coach does have a total of 7 sleeping capacity components. Here you'll see every access of storage underneath the cushions that glide up on a piano hinge. This oversized dinette, oversized workstation, and oversized gaming area then also includes dedicated cup holders as well as 110 volt power for recharging your smartphone, tablet, or using as a workstation for your laptop. You can see also the linen texture to the rich faux style colored wallboard. Just great fresh air ventilation with the side windows in this super slide out. Especially in conjunction with the overhead exhaust fan and 12 volt powered ventilator fan that we'll showcase here in a moment. To the rear and conveniently located in between the benchmark dinette as well as that L-shaped kitchen, it is an oversized pantry with just a tremendous amount of capacity. You can also see then the 80 plus sheen level to the contemporary glazed driftwood cabinetry. But just great storage here inside this pantry. We also include adjustable shelving so you can fit this pantry exactly how you'd like. Of course, it's lined just like the exterior compartments so that things aren't going to slide around. But I'm not sure many homes have this much pantry storage, and this is a Nimble on-the-go Forza 34T RV. Just a tremendous amount of pantry storage, and really provides you some great flexibility in terms of those adjustable shelving units. A cook's dream with this large L-shaped kitchen or galley area. This also includes the high-polished DuPont Corian countertops. Great storage overhead, as well as the largest stainless steel microwave convection oven in the industry. And then overhead here you'll see this, the thermostatically controlled 12 volt powered ventilator fan. You can thermostatically control this, but just draws so much CFM or air movement through the RV, especially in conjunction with that large kitchen galley window and the side hung and windows inside that large super slide out. 2 full drawer stacks are included, and with all of our drawer stacks here at Winnebago Industries, of course, we use full length extensions with metal drawer glides compared to competing manufacturers that still continue to use plastic drawer glides in high-end diesel pushers. Great storage overhead, and then this, the stainless steel microwave and convection oven. This allows us to bake, brown, and roast just like a traditional oven, yet it frees up all of that storage and drawer stack underneath the 3-burner range top. Of course, we include all of the accessories that you'll need for microwave convection cooking. Be sure to check out our microwave convection cooking classes in our video library on Lichtsinn.com, as well as a monthly live interactive presentation in which we invited a pair of chefs that were taking delivery of their factory fresh RV here at Lichtsinn RV to walk us through microwave convection cooking as well as the rule of 25. Be sure to check out those in our video library on Lichtsinn.com. Here you'll see the glass range top for the 3-burner range top. This provides additional countertop space, but also then accordions back and folds back to provide an easy to clean backsplash for this recessed 3-burner range top. You'll also see we have a kitchen towel holder just underneath that 3-burner range top, and then 2 complete full drawer stacks. So not only do we have just maximum pantry storage, we have great drawer stack storage with 2 complete full drawer stacks underneath the kitchen and galley area. Again, this is part of that full wall slide out that glides over the stationary island. Multiple 110 volt outlets are trimmed out in stainless steel for easy access to kitchen appliances that require electricity. The sink area then is stationary, and even when that slide out is recessed and stored in, you can still access half of that sink. You'll see an undermount large dual basin stainless steel sink with Corian sink top covers to again maximize countertop space. You'll see a single control kitchen faucet with a pull-out sink sprayer for easy maintenance and easy cleaning of your dishes. And also a large flip-up countertop extension, again provides a nice prep area but also a nice serving area opposite that benchmark dinette area. Not only is this a flip-up countertop extension, but it also provides some large real estate to serve as a serving area right opposite that benchmark dinette. Down below you'll see the LP detector, which is hardwired into your 12-volt system. Of course, up front then we also have the smoke alert, and then also in the rear bedroom the carbon monoxide detector. Of course, we haven't forgotten the location for the waste paper basket underneath the sink. Now we'll take a look at this residential refrigerator package. This large oversized stainless steel refrigerator and freezer does include the overhead ice maker. It includes a lock to keep those doors closed in rough terrain if you're traveling. And as we take a look at the adjustable shelves and adjustable bins and the ice maker inside this stainless steel refrigerator and freezer, we'll also wrap up with the balance of specifications. Inside the Forza, there is a 6-foot 8-inch interior ceiling height. You'll also see the crown pitch nature to that roof line. Again, the coach is a wide body at 8.5 feet. It is 11 feet 11 inches tall to the most standard feature atop the roof of the RV with the chassis aired up. And this Forza is 35 feet 9 inches long tip to tip. 3,435 pounds of occupants and cargo carrying capacity provide for great storage capabilities and the ability to maintain fresh water in transit. Now working our way into the hallway, here you'll see the ventilated doors for the stacked washer and dryer. Using separate components, we can maximize capacity in the washer and then the dryer. This does function off of the 50 amp electrical service and the Cummins Onan 6,000 watt quiet diesel generator. This is not actually tied into the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter, so you do require electricity for this, which is also true of the fireplace and the air conditioning system. But again, even that microwave and convection oven, CPAP and BPAP appliances, all of your charging outlets will work off of the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. Now as we wrap up inside the hallway area with the stacked washer and dryer, inside the master bedroom you'll find a true 60 by 80 inch queen bed. We've upgraded this to include the Ideal Rest queen bed sleep number system with independently adjustable chambers on each side of the Ideal Rest queen bed. And again, this is a true 80 inch depth bed. It's not a short queen like other RV manufacturers use. Here you'll find the second of those 13.5 BTU high-efficiency ducted air conditioning units. Again, this does include the chill grill technology and ties into the ductwork. Up top there, you'll see the carbon monoxide alert. But just wonderful storage in such a nimble length with the Forza, with all of the wardrobe closet storage that we'll begin to showcase now. A full bank of overhead glazed driftwood cabinetry atop the padded headboard inside the bedroom. Each nightstand then includes a 110 volt outlet, which is great for recharging a smartphone, a tablet, or using a CPAP or BPAP machine. Some nice tucked storage just on each diagonal. Again, taking advantage of computer aided design. We're going to place storage anywhere we can for you, our guests. An all new innovation and enhancement is wireless charging that's also included now on each nightstand. It also includes a non-skid rubber ring so that your smartphone doesn't move around as you become restless during the evening with blankets or pillows. A large oversized nightstand, again with full-length extensions and metal drawer glides inside the drawers. If you cannot use wireless charging, we also have USB charge points on each side, convenient for using for a smartphone or a tablet. This Queen Innomax Eurotop Freedom Sleep Number system features both of those controllers. We have the padded headboard, and we include the bedspread and pillow shams, as well as the runner at the foot of the bed, which is embroidered in the Bound by the W Winnebago brand. Here you'll also see the electrical outlet for the patio side component to the bed, the wireless charging. Again, you can then charge your smartphone or tablet or use a CPAP or BPAP machine on either side. Nice that it also then ties into that 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter, so if you stop for an evening and you're not at a resort or a campground, you can still use that off of the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. Again, this is the aft or rearward end of that full wall slide out, and then inside this is large wardrobe closet storage. Here you can see each of the controllers for the Ideal Rest Queen Bed Sleep Number system. One of the unique things about this master bedroom is some people really prefer to sleep inside a bed that's not inside a slide out. So if you are RVing off the grid and you stop for an evening, you still have the capability of using this full 60 by 80 inch queen bed when that full wall slide out is stowed. Another unique component is there's under the bed storage and engine access cover storage. So unique to most diesel pushers where that bed is inside a slide out, you don't have all of this under bed storage. And then at the foot of the bed with each of those clasps on each side is where your electrical breaker box is for your 110 volt breakers as well as your 12 volt system. And then you can also see the engine access cover if you do need mechanical access to the top of the engine. Also then at the foot of the bed, we have a 32 inch high definition LED TV. You can see that little black eye sensor down below is for the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. And this is actually right behind then the true pocket door that provides privacy to the master bedroom. Of course, we continue with the dual pane thermal insulated windows and the canopy or jalousie awning style windows. Also, the emergency exit window is inside the master bedroom, which is hinged so it doesn't break the seal like you used to see on traditional school buses. Here you'll see all of this wardrobe closet storage and foldable clothing storage underneath each of these. As we open these, you'll see many of the accessories that ship with the RV. You can see folding clothing storage, many of the accessories that ship with the RV, including the ladder for the powered studio loft bed overhead. But this exact same wardrobe closet then features foldable clothing with full drawer stacks underneath, and then the same exists towards the forward side of this dual wardrobe closet. We continue with the same rich faux style colored canvas linen wallboard throughout the RV. We don't try to save nickels and dimes like competing manufacturers that seam in less quality components in hidden areas. Now, as we work our way inside the hallway area, a full-length mirror exists that's trimmed out in the same contemporary glazed driftwood cabinetry. You can see the oversized bath in one. We'll cover the one-place VegaTouch panel here in a moment. As we work inside the oversized bath in one, you'll find an oversized 30 by 38 inch shower with a residential height style porcelain toilet. Of course, we include all of the accessories that you'll need. We don't force you to go out and purchase those like competing manufacturers, so we include the tissue holder, towel bars, and towel rings. Yet again, another 12-volt powered ventilator fan, this equipped with a rain sensor up top. This is also thermostatically controlled and really provides that high CFM or air movement for humidity removal. An overhead skylight provides for beautiful indirect lighting as well as additional height clearance. A one-piece pan and a one-piece surround provides for easy maintenance and easy cleaning to this 30 by 38 inch shower. A flexible handheld shower head allows you to start and stop the water both on the head as well as on the faucet to conserve water when RVing off the grid. We also have a nice step-up or seating area in the corner components to this. You see right there off to the right. Nice area for step-up for your legs, but also for a seating area. And then we wrap this one-piece pan and one-piece surround in this 30 by 38 inch shower with a textured glass shower door that does include a lock in transit. An easy to access storage overhead with linen closet storage, but then also a medicine cabinet. So great linen access storage, bathroom components, and then also dual mirrored medicine cabinets. You can see the bound by the W towel hook. You can see that same canvas linen wallboard then. Again, we don't rely on the structure of our walls to provide structure. We have the patented Winnebago superstructure. We could literally run this coach as a shell without having to rely on the structure in the walls, compared to competing manufacturers that don't have that steel superstructure, that have to use their walls for structure to the coach. A drop-in stainless steel sink with a single control satin nickel lavatory faucet with a nice drawered area, and then also 110 volt outlets for lavatory appliances. Of course, we haven't forgotten the location for the second waste paper basket, a GFI protected 110 volt outlet and tissue dispenser. We also have a redundant 12 volt on-demand water pump switch so that if you do use the toilet and you failed to turn the water pump on and you're RVing off the grid, you can throw the water pump on and still clean your hands. You'll see that right here in this Firefly multiplex wiring panel, just like you saw in the master bedroom as well as up front. One-touch controls for lighting, for the water pump, and then also for the overhead powered ventilator fan. These are all new wireless switches that tie into the VegaTouch panel that we'll touch on here in a moment, providing great flexibility and multiplex wiring. Down below then we have a residential height style porcelain toilet with a modified elongated bowl, a foot pedal flush, and also a pull-out sink sprayer for easy maintenance and easy cleaning of your toilet. But again, residential height, and it is a porcelain toilet. Now, as we wrap up inside the master bath, you'll also see a dual hinge door to provide even more privacy if left open. Here you'll find all of your components and access for appliances and different controls to the coach in one easy to access location. This is also the new VegaTouch 1+ place panel that you can tie into the VegaTouch mirror app to control with your smartphone or tablet. Off to the left then you'll see controls for the true level holding tank monitoring system for the 12-volt on-demand water pump, the ability for one-touch master on or off lighting. The great thing about that is you can retire in the evening if you're RVing off the grid and know that you don't have a light left on drawing a parasitic draw. Controls for the Cummins Onan generator. Here you'll also see then controls for the 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter as well as chassis and house battery readouts. The third icon off to the left then is for lighting controls. Again, one-touch master on and off lighting. Very handy as you retire in the evening or if you're exiting your RV. The fourth icon down below then is the controls for the slide-out system, which we'll also touch on here in a moment. And then the thermometer under the coach icon allows for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls. Again, for the dual 13.5 BTU high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system with the integrated AC heat pump, but also for the 35,000 BTU low-profile ducted furnace. And then you'll also see controls for the front thermostatically controlled 12-volt powered ventilator fan. This can actually control the galley and the bath fans. And then the setting or the cog icon down below allows you to pair up this Vega one-touch place panel with the VegaTouch Mira app available in the App Store or in Google Play, and allows you to pair that up then to your smartphone or tablet for wireless connectivity. And then off to the right we have controls for the Truma AquaGo on-demand 97% energy efficient on-demand hot water heater that does include the recirculation pump. This loops the hot water side to each of these faucets so that you don't waste water drawing hot water to each of the faucets that you've demanded a hot water call for. Again, another black eye or sensor for the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls. And then overhead we have the powered studio loft bed that includes a 48 by 80 inch sleeping area. You'll see storage on each side, electrical outlets when that bed is stowed down. And as that bed is brought back down, you do not have to alter the overhead limitations for the front cab seats. They can stay exactly where they're at. Here you'll see the keyed lock access for the powered overhead studio loft bed as well as the lighting controls. Again, this provides a 48 by 80 inch sleeping surface. It does include the ladder if need be. It includes the safety mechanisms and then storage on each side as well as forward with the net storage to ensure things aren't going to jump out. Of course, we complete with heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls up front, LED lighting, and then we'll showcase here in a moment off to the right the King Controls Wi-Fi booster system off to the right. But again, great storage combined with the additional sleeping surface. A very comfortable sleeping surface and oversized at 48 by 80 inches. Now, as we work our way underneath the overhead powered studio loft bed and into the cockpit, you'll see light-duty automotive conveniences and safety enhancements, such as 3-point safety belts and 4-wheel anti-lock brakes. Each of the cab seats feature adjustable armrests. They swivel, they feature lumbar support, and they multi-adjustable recline, swivel, and slide. The driver's seat features the Versa swivel so that you don't have to jack with the steering wheel to convert that to a lounge chair. Both feature 6-way power assist. Both feature 3-point safety belts. The passenger side we've upgraded to include the Plus Lounger passenger cab seat option with the footrest and flip-up workstation. And just a tremendous amount of inseam length for taller passengers or drivers. Just a tremendous amount of space in front of that passenger that we'll cover here in a moment. We also now include the Freightliner OptiView all-digital LCD dash instrumentation cluster, as well as the new smart steering wheel to keep your eyes on the road. Light-duty conveniences such as tilt and telescoping steering are tied into this Freightliner smart wheel, as well as controls for the LCD digital instrumentation cluster. Off to the left there, you'll see controls for the automatic hydraulic leveling jacks. You can also run those in manual mode if you'd like to tweak your leveling, or if you'd like to raise the coach in the event that, heaven forbid, you need to swap out a tire. But also, some people will tip the coach to get a more full drainage of the RV. You'll see the occupants and cargo carrying capacity sticker evidencing 3,435 pounds of occupants and cargo carrying capacity. Controls for the powered mirrors with defrost. Controls for the engine exhaust brake, as well as the powered MCD blackout roller visor and shade system for that panoramic one-piece windshield. This functions great if you're traveling solo, or if your passenger's asleep, you could drop that down in transit as a powered sun visor. You'll see controls for the air horns, as well as the ability to control that 10.1-inch infotainment radio off of the chassis or RV batteries. We wrap the entire dash in a beautiful pearled carbon fiber instrument panel applique surrounding this, the all-digital LCD instrumentation cluster. This is Freightliner's OptiView dash. This is an anti-glare, bright LCD, customizable front digital LCD instrumentation cluster controlled off to the left there of this, the Freightliner Smart Wheel. It also allows for pairing up a smartphone or tablet to the 10.1-inch infotainment center, which is available for hands-free calling, but also for voice guidance in Apple and Google Maps. But again, this is a tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Here you'll find the home button and the favorites button for the instrumentation cluster up front. Again, designed to keep your eyes on the road. Even your headlamps and washer controls are on thumb and finger controls underneath on the paddle switches. Again, we have the patented Winnebago Key 1 system, so the same key that starts the engine is going to open your compartments. This is the radio and rear view camera monitoring system and 10.1-inch infotainment package featuring a color touchscreen monitor. It includes a handheld remote, a rear color camera. It ties in nicely with the side video camera monitoring system for a total of 3 security cameras. It features USB inputs, HDMI and MHL screen mirroring connectivity, but also Bluetooth to pair up your smartphone and tablet for not only hands-free calling, but for voice guidance in Apple and Google Maps, but also the ability to listen to all of your downloaded music, as well as audio apps such as Spotify, Pandora, Radio App One, or even the SiriusXM satellite radio app. If you have another SiriusXM subscription, that is now complimentary and included. We have also included the SiriusXM satellite radio option from Winnebago. This includes the receiver and the roof-mounted antenna, so that you don't have to rely on that with cellular. We also include the premium cab sound system with 5 speakers, a subwoofer, and audio-tuned 360-watt amplifier. Complete heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls, as well as map storage up front. But then we also have this, the workstation and storage access just behind the front auxiliary defroster fans. This provides great storage, but then also 12-volt and USB power points. And now sliding over, you'll see additional storage with all of this access in front of that passenger seat. Multiple cup holders throughout, as well as overhead lighting controls, which intentionally were designed as map lighting, but it can also be used as reading lamps as you swivel each of these chairs to become integral lounge chairs. Of course, we include another USB charge point, but then also a 110-volt outlet, so that if you're in transit, you can run off of that 2,000-watt pure sine wave inverter for electrical appliances such as a laptop. We continue to use that same vinyl composite tile and driftwood cord trim, even in the base of the flooring. You can see the 3-point safety belt anchor off to the right. Side hung windows are included in the cockpit, again, fully surrounded with Winnebago's steel tubular superstructure construction. And then above here, we're going to zoom in here, just above those MCD shades for the driver and passenger to showcase this, the King Controls Wi-Fi booster system. This allows you to boost a Wi-Fi signal from up to 2 miles. It provides double the Wi-Fi boosting strength from any nearby Wi-Fi. Also inside here, then you'll find the 12-volt local off-air booster switch for the omnidirectional local off-air high-definition antenna. That was that fixed omnidirectional antenna that you saw atop the roof of the RV. But also great storage is included on each side just above the driver and the passenger seat. Again, you have an MCD shade system up front, the solar pull-down blinds, the blackout blinds, and then that front is a powered blackout shade that provides a great acoustic and thermal break. And so as we swivel around, we'll cover one last sweeping shot as I want to take this opportunity to thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to unveil for you the latest in mid-year running line change enhancements to the Nimble Winnebago Forza 34T, now equipped with the home theater seating option, the entertainment armoire, the Freightliner OptiView dash, Freightliner V Ride, and Winnebago Carefree Diesel Living, which is an extension of Winnebago's base warranty to 3 years or 100,000 miles, whichever occurs first. At Winnebago, innovation is not limited to our cutting-edge products. We also lead in after-the-sale service support. So while some manufacturers such as Tiffin District Service Centers are turning coaches older than 4 years away from their service facilities, Winnebago will be there for you today, tomorrow, and for years to come. Winnebago has always stood behind its products, and for anyone who's concerned about service and the longevity of your coach, this 3-year 100,000-mile warranty clearly demonstrates the confidence we have in our diesel pusher lineup, which is available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and recently named by the manufacturer Winnebago Industries as the North American top dealer for sales volume across all of the motorized coach divisions of Winnebago Industries, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, but reaching out across all of North America for that top sales volume award now for the past 5 consecutive years. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Cummins powertrain in accordance with the way Cummins outlines inside their owner's manuals, in which there certainly is a definitive break-in procedure in which they recommend, if possible, no towing for the first 1,000 miles and varying your speeds, as well as operating the engine at 1,500 to 1,800 RPM in high gear for the first 50 to 100 miles, not idling the engine for more than 5 minutes at any one time during the first 100 miles, and then after the first 1,000 miles, really allowing the coach to operate under load and towing capabilities to seat those cylinders in that Cummins ISB, as opposed to the way a delivery driver may and tow their own personal vehicle out to your local dealership. Be the first to break in and protect that new powertrain, sleep that first night at your walk-around queen bed, and eat that first meal in your benchmark dinette, available factory fresh here at Lichtsinn RV. Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV here in Forest City, Iowa, the home of Winnebago Industries. I'm Ron Lichtsinn, and I want to thank you for visiting our dealership here in Forest City, Iowa. Here are some great points from the Lichtsinn RV team as to points unrelated to price why you should experience the best here at Lichtsinn RV.
New motorhomes from Lichtsinn RV have no delivery miles on them. We do not use delivery services like other dealers in which drivers live in the RV during transportation or tow their own personal vehicle during the crucial engine break-in period.
There are no additional fees with purchasing in the state of Iowa, as the customer will pay their tax, title, and license in which the state that they register their RV. However, we do help in assisting titling your RV in your home state. As you can see, we help people day in and day out all over the United States and Canada with titling their motorhome.
Due to our close proximity to Winnebago factory, we're able to take advantage of cost savings over other RV dealerships. This allows us to provide you with low, no-hassle pricing.
We offer free, thorough walkarounds with our guests at the time of delivery, where we take as much time as needed for our guests to understand every function, maintenance, and warranty item of their RV. Many dealers charge a significant sum to provide this service.
Here at Lichtsinn RV, we provide our guests the opportunity to stay on our lot while enjoying free access to Wi-Fi, filtered fresh water, and electrical hookups, whether they're here to take delivery of their new RV or just passing through for service.
We work with several different lenders in order to secure you the most competitive rates and terms.
We also offer insurance from several different insurance carriers such as Progressive and Nationwide.
Purchase and service your RV and experience the best at Lichtsinn RV, the nation's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries, based right here in Forest City, Iowa.